It won't be too late, will it, Dr. Jekyll? It won't be too late to do it after you've seen this thing through, will it? This battle, I mean. For you, the betrayer, Judas.
Judas? Is that who I am?
Do you remember what Christ said as he hung there, brutally crucified on the hill of Golgotha? He cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? But God knew. Without death, there can be no resurrection. In other words, for Christ to become the true Son of God, Judas had to betray him. Judas fulfilled his role as an apostle by betraying Christ. Everything went according to the scenario God had prepared, you see. Your role in the scenario is just the same. You came all this way as the Judas who betrays the Recoverers and their team, all according to the plan created by the God of a limitless fortress, who looks down on his people and manipulates us.
You're quite an interesting boy, you know that, Makubex? What exactly is it you're trying to get from this?
I'm trying to get proof.
Proof of what?
I want to prove that I'm living by my own free will, not because someone else allows me to. If I can't do that, then why live at all?
Whatever you say. It has nothing to do with me. Let's dispense with the long stories and begin our negotiations, shall we? All I want is to fulfill our contract as quickly as possible. I finished the job I took on from you, the one before my current recovery service job. You gave me one task: transport this small shipment of plutonium directly to you. Now, please take it. My next job is waiting. The job of taking back the ill from you and transporting it to my new client.
I see. You truly are the holy betrayer chosen by the God of the limitless fortress.
Actually, you're wrong about that. I've never been a member of anyone's organization, my boy. So you see, it's impossible for me to be a betrayer. Now, take it and let's get things started. You seem like you'll give me a little fun before we're through.
Are you surprised at this pairing? You've started to want to know how it turns out, haven't you? Maybe we should wait till their little battle is over. Am I right, Dr. Jekyll?
Kyoji Kagami?
There's no way she can win against a guy like Kagami.
Don't worry about her. She may not look it, but she's a professional transporter called Lady Poison. Some half-assed girly man is no match for Himiko.
I'm afraid Ren is right about Kagami. He isn't from here. That man came down from the mystery-shrouded demon world above us, a place no one from Lower Town has seen, the part of the limitless fortress known only as Babylon City.
Babylon City?
What's the matter? Standing around like that won't make anything happen, you know.
This man is strong. He reminds me of the first time I met Ban or Akabani. This bottomless threatening feeling is coming right off him. If I make one wrong move, I'll get cut in a second.
Oh, now I get it. You're from the outside world, so you're just not used to being surrounded by all this darkness. There's no need to worry, Lady Poison. Morning will dawn soon enough.
Morning will dawn soon? What do you mean by that?
I mean, here comes the sun.
From the ancient Mayan civilization.
With a sacrificial altar on top.
This has got to be bad. If that guy really did come down from Babylon City, then even Lady Poison may not be able to handle him alone.
Cheeto, wait!
It's useless. You must try to understand what's happening. This is more than just a virtual reality. Right now, they might as well be in the middle of an ancient civilization. You could never get to her, no matter how hard you tried.
But I've got to!
There's nothing we can do but watch, just as we are now, and bear witness to the images transmitted to us.
What is this place? Where the hell are we?
An altar pyramid of the Mayan civilization. If the ancient Mayans enjoyed one thing, it was the performing of sacrificial rites. Macubex is reconstructing those rites using the power of the Limitless Fortress.
I don't know what's going on, but I do know there's no place to run.
Have you prepared yourself for battle, Lady Poison?
I can't have you underestimating me, pal. There's a reason they gave me the name I have now. Lady Poison, the Witch of the Seven Perfumes. You are the one who's about to get sacrificed.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm enjoying just watching you do your thing here. Are you finished now? Now, all you ghosts of the ancient Maya, become drunk with excitement and bloodlust. Now that the introductions are done, let's begin this exquisite sacrificial rite. Diamond dust.
So, basically you're creating virtual images with diffuse reflection, huh? You can't beat me with petty trickery like this. In the end, there's only one real you!
Diamond dust is a substance composed of demonic shards. You do best not to think of it as mere bits of glass, my dear.
So it's an invisible weapon that cuts you with the slightest touch, is it?
You should take particular care not to inhale diamond dust. If you do, I'm afraid your lungs will be sliced to ribbons along with the rest of your internal organs. Though to be fair, I should warn you, even if you hold your breath, the dust will work its way in through your skin.
You sure do go on. And I get the idea you're still underestimating me.
Now be a good girl and let us sacrifice you. If you do, I promise your suffering will be much less.
Yeah, right. Flame perfume! Where is he?
Haphazard attacks will do you no good. Death isn't suffering, Lady Poison. Just think of it as the start of a lovely journey. There's nothing to fear. Quite the opposite. It's a fitting and dramatic end, don't you agree? Atop an altar pyramid of the ancient Maya, having your head cut off by a priest.
What's so dramatic about it, huh?
Even after seeing the difference in our powers this clearly, you still have some fighting spirit left in you. Yes, indeed, it is fun watching you do your... What?
This is one of the 7 poison perfumes. Corrosion perfume. Illusions don't rot. So the one that stinks of decay must be the real you.
You're telling me you think you can figure out which one is the real me by using your sense of smell?
Get ready to eat those words, show-off. The air around you is full of the sweet scent of poison perfume. If you inhale even one whiff, your lungs will rot, along with the rest of your internal organs. Though to be fair, I should warn you, even if you hold your breath, the poison will work its way in through your skin.
You got one over on me, huh? But since my diamond dust is still swirling around in the air, you have to hold your breath just like I do. It's simply a matter of whose lungs give out first.
I told you before, you shouldn't take my abilities lightly. To control poison perfumes, and to protect your own body from their effects, there are 2 skills you have to acquire. The first is a resistance to poisons, and the second is breath control.
Breath control?
I haven't inhaled any of the fragments of light you've scattered about. I'm on a training regimen of screening the air I breathe, so even inside a cloud of deadly poison gas, I can fight at the top of my game. So how about you, I wonder? What's wrong, mister? You look a little pale. Are you all right?
You're exactly what one should expect from one of the last children.
How do you know that? Who the hell are you, mister?
I must apologize for taking you so lightly, mustn't I? Let's start over. No more playing around. I assure you this isn't trickery.
Corrosion perfume! Ah! Did I get him? Nothing but a mirror!
This would be checkmate, correct?
Impossible. He's at least as fast as Akabani. Is this the true power of those who live in the Limitless Fortress?
If you move, you die. Besides, this is a sacrificial altar, remember? Beheading you is a job for the High Priest. Now, the rite begins.
Remember, you pretentious bastard! If you kill one of the last children, you'll be cursed forever!
My, you're a surprisingly bad loser, you know that? How about we get this show on the road, alright, Priesty?
I'm really done for now. I can't believe I'm going to get killed in a place like this. Why am I suddenly thinking about Bon of all people? Even though he's my brother's killer, even though I've hated him for so long. Bon! Vito!
What? Just a minute. Well, I hope you had a pleasant dream.
Bon?
Yo. You played me pretty well, Bon Mito. So is this where I say, nice to meet you?
Aside from your behavior during the Jag-On, I have to say it looks like you're not at all surprised to see me here.
Wait a minute, what are you doing here anyway?
I was walking along in pitch darkness when I started smelling your damn tracking perfume. So that whole time we thought we were going through 6 different doors to 6 different rooms, but in reality we were all being lured into one big room.
Even so, I don't think it was part of the plan for you to break into our little reality here. Macubex was right to worry about you, Bon Mito.
I never expected to find myself on an ancient Mayan pyramid. So this is a VR constructed by Macubex, huh?
A virtual reality? This?
Don't get me wrong. This is no ordinary VR. It's almost as deep as my Jag-On.
That means even if my head did get cut off, I would have been fine.
You can never know that for sure, kiddo. The human body is still controlled by the human mind, remember? If you got your head cut off in a VR this good, you might be going to the other world with a single blow.
But how is Macubex able to create such a sophisticated virtual reality?
I think I just figured out what's going on here.
Huh?
It's all tied to the fact that here in the Limitless Fortress, Genji can go from being a bumbling goofball to a raging lightning emperor at the drop of a hat. I think I finally get it. The secret of the Limitless Fortress, and the real intentions of this Macubex guy controls the ill we've been looking for.
You're dangerous, aren't you?
And so are you.
What the hell are you hitting me like that for?
Because you're acting like a show-off and stealing my spotlight!
Come on, I'm telling you, this guy over here is someone you can never beat, Himiko!
I'm a professional too, you know. You can't go around treating me like a kid forever.
What is that stuff?
It's my final weapon in a fight I'm gonna win. The 7th poison perfume. Here I go, Mr. Show-Off.
Really, my dear, I'm quite through with watching you do your thing. But if you say you must, you must.
For almost all of her jobs, Himiko only uses the first 6 perfumes. The 7th one is her trump card, her secret move. She always saves it until the end. One reason is because she wants to save it for when she really needs it. But there's another reason.
Don't interfere, Bon. I mean it.
What is the meaning of this? She's fast. Her movement just now is twice her normal speed.
Maybe now is a good opportunity for me to watch you do your thing, Mr. Kyoji Kagami.
Now I get it. That vial contains the poison perfume that was Yamato's specialty.
That's right. This is the 7th poison perfume. Acceleration perfume. If you breathe in a single whiff of this perfume, your speed will double. Breathe in another whiff. And your speed triples.
This is fantastic, Himiko. With both of us against him, there's no way we can lose.
Hold it, Bon! I told you not to interfere with me!
You moron! You know the only thing that matters is the recovery of the ill. If you're a professional, then quit being so stubborn.
Okay, fine.
Let's go! Snake bites!
You're mine, pal!
He's up there! Are you running away, you loser?
Like you said, all that matters is the ill. In my case, I'm here to protect the implosion lens from you. In that sense, the role Macubex assigned to me in this plan has already been fulfilled.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means there's only one Jag-On left, and that's all.
Damn, the second he disappears, we're back in the same room. Well, whatever. If we injured him that much, he probably won't be fighting anyone for a while. You fought pretty hard yourself, Himiko. Hey, Himiko! Why are you so cold? You're like a corpse. Hey, Himiko! Hey!
The antidote perfume.
Got it. Just give me a second, okay? For crying out loud, I thought it was something like this. No matter how you look at it, that speed was too much for you. If you'd inhaled that acceleration perfume one more time, you could have wound up dead, you know that?
Yeah, I know it was dangerous. But if I didn't take the risk, I never would have been able to compete with a monster like Kagami.
You really haven't changed a bit, have you, Himiko? It's a part of you that'll always be reaching just a little too far.
Where are you going? Vaughn?
How's your body feel?
If I rest a little, I'll be fine.
Then I don't want you moving from this spot till you get your strength back. I'm going somewhere for a little bit.
There you go.
Oh, I'll get some sugar and cream for you.
No thanks. This taste brings back the memories.
So, did I hear you say you knew Mr. Genji?
Yeah, ever since he was a kid.
Really? That's amazing. I wish I could have seen Mr. Genji as a little boy.
Hello? Is anybody there? Vaughn, can you hear me? Everybody! Where are you? Vaughn, where are you? Vaughn!
This is far enough away, don't you think, Fudo?
I've waited a long time for this moment. The only thing that can stop the terrible aching inside me is to drink the blood right out of your veins.
In the next episode of Getbackers, I'm reunited with my old friend, Tashimine. But something's not right about him. Instead of being glad to see me, he's blaming me for everything that's gone wrong inside the Limitless Fortress, including the deaths of my old friends. Why is he doing this? Will he push me too far? And what happens when I push back? Find out in the next electrifying episode of Getbackers.